So we're at Everything Electric again here, and I'm with Rob from Omoda. It's a new challenger brand just entering the UK. You want to tell us about this car and kind of what you're doing in the UK?
Yeah, so this is the first model from Omoda in the UK. So this is the E5. We've got basically two versions of the 5 that come into the UK. We've got petrol, so normal internal combustion, and then pure electric, which is the E5. So both are due to go on sale probably from about May, June time, so early summer. First customer cars late summer. Pricing for the petrol starts about £24,000. There's only 2 trim levels. Standard equipment is pretty high. So this is the Comfort, which is the first level, and then we've got a Noble, which is top level, which adds things like power tailgate, sunroof. But even this got electric seats. All of that kind of stuff is fairly standard. The electric version, the E5, starts at $33,500, up to $35,500 for the Noble spec. So that's still to be confirmed, but that's kind of roughly where we're estimating it's going to be.
So what is special about this car, and why do you think it's going to be a success in the UK?
I think we'd summarise it as affordable premium. So we benchmark the car in terms of design, exterior, interior, materials against much higher position products. So the technology is something that you'd expect probably more from a car at a much higher price point. So we're kind of bringing that advanced technology to a more achievable price point. And I think that's the thing. It's got full safety, so 5-star NCAP rating. It's got ADAS 4, so it's got over 17 ADAS features on it. All that kind of stuff is just built into every version of the car. So I think that's the core thing. It's the design and it's that level of kind of feature at the price point.
And now one final thing is you're taking what is now actually a novel approach, is you're going through a dealer network rather than going straight to customer purely digital. Can you explain what your philosophy is behind that?
Yeah, I think the reason is of sticking with, as a new brand, we have the opportunity to do things totally differently. So everything we've evaluated and we've looked at, some things we want to do totally differently, but having a sort of traditional bricks and mortar dealer network we felt was very important. As a new brand, we felt it was really kind of key for customers to be able to interact with the cars, to see it. We think this is going to appeal to young families, so you're going to want to make sure that your buggy can fit in the boot, that the seat can fit in the back. You're going to really want to get hands-on with it. So that really kind of, I think, underpinned that decision to have a physical presence.
So basically the same philosophy as this show in general, which is you need to touch and feel a car before you decide to buy it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because this is a very practical purchase. And you're going to need to know that everything you need.
So what are your plans in terms of sales? How many do you hope to sell in the UK?
We're hoping first year, this is the first of a number of models that we're going to introduce. So across all of that sort of expanding range, we're hoping for about 10,000 units in the first year is what we're aiming for. Probably about 30% or so will be fleet sales. The remainder will be retail. And that will grow progressively until we get towards 27, 28, when we're targeting around 50,000, which, putting it into perspective, MG have done an amazing job. There are over 80,000 cars last year in the UK. So I think for us, over 3 or 4 years to be at the 50,000 mark would be a great achievement. We'd be happy.
Kind of finally, what was the specs of this car? What kind of range you get out of it?
So basic specs, it's just over 60 kilowatt hour battery. It can charge up to 80 kilowatts. So that's 30% to 80% in around 25-30 minutes. Range WLTP 257 miles. Efficiency is just over 4 kilowatts per mile. So it is quite effective, and we're finding already that actually it's running very close to that WLTP in real life. So I think the specs are actually really solid on the E5.
Well, great. Well, good luck with the sales.
Thank you.
Nice to see a new brand in the UK.
Pleasure.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel.